YouTube video. Today I decided to answer the question that has been asked to me by several people several times. How did I survive undergrad with a baby? So I had my first child my sophomore year of college, and I always felt like because I carried her for 9 months that she would stay with me here. So at school I kept her, and I had an apartment, me and my two roommates who I had been with since my freshman year, and they are like sisters to me and like aunties to Khaley. Well, one is like a godmama to Khaley. Well, second mama, I guess you call her a godmama. And then the other is like an auntie, and she loved them dearly. They was there since conception. But anyways, I had no intentions of sending her back home to my parents. I wanted to keep her here with me, so I made it work. I didn't put her in daycare right away. I kept her at home because I was so anxious to have her. I did not want them to separate from her. I didn't want anything to happen to her. It is literally like having a heart outside of your body. So what I would do was I would take her to school with me. Yes, I would take her to campus, take her to classes. I would put on a baby carrier and I would just go on. I breastfed her, so it was easy. That was the best choice I could have ever made. I didn't have to carry around extra bottles and formula. All I did was put extra diapers in my bag and maybe a change of shirt or something in just case something happened. But I was never on campus long. I would have one class or two, or I have one class and I have a big break and I have another class. So I take her to the first class, we'll go back home, and then, you know, so forth and so on. So it was never a big deal. I would feed her before I go to school, and if I had to be on campus for a while, I'll go to the mother's room that we have on campus. The mother room is like a room where you can go breastfeed, where you can go change your baby, you know, relax, give him a nap if you need to. It was a nice benefit of going to school at Mississippi State. How did I survive doing schoolwork? She was a nice, quiet baby. She had a great temperament. Like she went to sleep every day at a certain time, so I didn't have a hard time. I waited till she would be asleep, and then I do work or I read. And if it got that serious, I would ask for my roommates to watch her. They loved her, so it was never a problem. After I decided to put her into daycare, I would never let her stay there long. I would only let her stay for the time I was in class. In the beginning, it was convenient because at this daycare, I could leave, I can go get her, and I could bring her back. The new rules at all daycares, once you bring them, you can't take them and bring them back again. You have to, you know, leave them there. You can come visit, but once they're there, they're there. You cannot take them home and then bring them back. But then this was not a rule, so this was back in 2014, so, well, 15 by the time I put her in daycare. And so I was able to just take her to school when I had a class, go pick her up, take her back later on for my next class, and then come back and get her again. And I would pump at school at the mother's room in between classes so that she would have food at daycare. A couple times I would have to leave campus and go take her a bottle. It was never an issue because the daycare was only a mile or two from the campus, so it worked out well. And when I was at school, I would just do my schoolwork, my classwork in the union. I would study in the union. I would read in the union. Any free time I had, I would handle everything when I didn't have her. So when I did have her, I could just love on her and relax and chill and wouldn't feel so stressed. And like I said earlier, when she slept, that's when I did anything extra that I need to do. It worked out having my roommates with me because when I felt bad or I was sick, I rarely get sick, but if I had a bad headache or something, or I just needed a break, they would always help watch her. I didn't realize how important, I knew it was important, don't get me wrong, but I didn't realize how very important it was having them around and how much easier they how much easier they made my life by being there, because they would get her sometimes just because, and she loved going to their rooms, and I just had a lot of free time, and I didn't have to watch her as hard as I would when they left. So once they graduated, it was just me and her for a while before you know, yeah. It was just me and her for a while, and that showed how much I really needed them, or how helpful they were. So that was a great thing. But basically, I would take her to class. If anything happened, I'll bring her to campus. I had a friend who would watch her outside of my class if when she got a little bit older. So when she got older, say she was like 2, and my roommates had class or were at work, I would just have my friend to sit outside my classroom with her, because by the time she turned 2, she was very active, very talkative. So that was a no-go. So I ended up graduating in 2016, and that was that. Undergrad was fairly easy. It was not any extra pressure, because I had my daughter. She was a breeze. She was, like I said, good to handle. She listened well. She slept well. So I didn't have many issues. Because she breastfed, she rarely ever got sick. So that was never an issue. I went into school in 2013 and I graduated early, even with still having my daughter. So it was a plus. If you have any more questions or want to know more about how I survived in undergrad with my baby, just let me know. Oh, I did end up getting a job because I had her, because I breastfed her. I got a job in 2015, that fall semester. So I did have a job. It was an easy job. I still have my job now. I love it. It's so convenient because it works well with my schedule, because there is not a set schedule. I go and I come as I please. I make my own schedule. As long as I get my hours and my contacts, I'm good. So that worked out well with having my baby in school. So yeah, it was a breeze. I have this shirt that says mommying ain't easy. I mean, it's not, but it's what you make it. So I enjoyed undergrad with my baby still. It was rare that she ever stayed away from me. Besides in my household, when we did go out, I had my sister here in state, or my mom would come down from my hometown, and she would watch her for us while we went out. So I still was able to have fun, even though I'm separated from my home family. I had my roommates who were a big help, and being organized, making a schedule, keeping up with things I had to do, and prioritizing was the major keys to having a successful undergrad life with a baby. So like I said, if you have any questions, you can comment down below. You can direct message me. But yeah, see you guys.